Welcome! Almost 4 months ago, I woke up and decided to start a YouTube channel. I've been teaching kids chess for years now and I have a big passion for teaching chess. But I wanted it to be different than every other YouTube channel, and that's why I decided to launch a ChessXplainer dressed up like this. After a while I got comments on my videos talking about some Rey Enigma or something. Never heard about a guy and I thought it was a spelling mistake. But after some more comments I decided to look into it and found out that there's this Spanish speaking guy who's dressed up exactly like this. Well, I'm not Spanish, so a Spanish video would never show up in my feed, and that's why I never heard from him before. Nowadays, I still get comments on Rey Enigma, and that's why I decided to start this challenge. A road to 2000 to prepare myself for a challenge with Rey Enigma. The winner gets to keep the suit. In the meanwhile, I'll teach you a bunch of chess, so join me on my road to 2000 and beyond. I'll release a video every day until I reach a rating of 2000. Okay, let's get going! This game, let's start with d4, pawn in the center. That's one of the golden rules of chess. There's 3 golden rules: pawn in the center, develop your pieces and make sure to castle. Here we play c4, immediately attacking the center of the board. Let's see how he reacts. You can take, you can defend like this. Here we play knight to c3. Often e6 or c6 are very normal moves in this position. Here we just take. And if you take back, then we enter the Queen's Gambit declined variations. But in this position, after knight takes, we push the pawn to e4, getting a great center. Often they take here and then we take back. So we prove move. Great. And often you'd like to develop your bishop. Here, for example, c5 right away is, I think, the best option. So let's see what Luguber, I don't know how to pronounce it, will do. c6, a bit passive, so c5 would have been the ideal setup. Here we just develop, and we develop once more. Perhaps at some point we can push, not now of course. First we would like to castle here. Okay, then we just drop back. If going here, then we just push the a pawn a bit further. Let's see what a Luguber is up to. Now this knight potentially will come in here at some point. This pawn is quite weak, but perhaps you should push it right away. I think that will be a good move. Here we just counter with the move a4. Because if takes, then we take back. Let's pre-move it. Would not be a good move for him. I think preferably he would move his pawn forward. And I think then we will move our pawn forward. But here... yeah, so if we would take and it takes back. If we would castle now, then he has a trick. Because then he can take here, attacking my bishop and my rook. So that's not what we're gonna do. Instead, let's play this move. Yeah, now taking back. And now we can already start pushing some pawns with c4 here. Bishop has to go back and then we just castle. We cannot take, of course, because then we take back. Let's castle right away. The knight will come here and then we start pushing this pawn forward. So I think he should develop his bishop now. Perhaps to b4 even. Yeah, I think that will be an interesting move. And perhaps we just start pushing then. Probably we will. Yeah, now he starts pushing, but then we will push. And he cannot really put it forward, because then we take. And yeah, if takes, then this file is open. So first make sure always to develop your pieces. Now this piece is not very good here in this square. And there's also this file, so we can give a check. We could have done that the previous move already as well. Let's do it now. Let's give a check. Yeah, let's give a check here. Think knight in between. If king comes forward, then we have bishop to a3. And then how are you going to defend this pawn? Probably with the knight. But maybe we have some good moves here then. I think now we just... So take, the knight enters, then our queen enters as well. I think this is just completely over at this point. Yeah, let's do it. Now the knight here. Opening also this diagonal for the queen. Very important for us that that's the case. And this knight is being pinned, right? So we also threaten to take it right away. So you need to defend it, yeah, but then I thought then I can just come in here. Let's see, so check. King has to check, king has to come forward. We give a check here. Then he escapes here, maybe. We give a check here if it takes. Yeah, then f4. Surely be a mating net. And if you walk away, yeah, then this one hangs. So this is game over. Check. Here. Check. Yeah, this is very much winning for me. So I can already remove my queen here. Check if king here. So I can also remove. So if you check here. Check here, king here. Takes. Yeah, then we take with the rook. Wait, so this is done. This is done. Has to go here. Yeah, but this cannot be good because we have a check here now. Check, and if takes, then this is a checkmate, I believe. Remove it. Checkmate in 1. Game over. Let's analyze the game. And to teach you properly, I've decided to make it a bit more personal. That's why you should leave behind your chess.com ID so I can reach out to you to play a game with you, which will be shown and analyzed in this series. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps to grow the channel. Okay, the game analysis. d4, d5, c4. So far so good. Yeah, and as you can see in the graph also, you know, this is all pretty much winning. There was a better move at one point for me. And yeah, I didn't make any mistakes. So developing, yeah, so this is all theory. And I think he has c5, so c6. You want to play c5 and then after knight to f3, takes, and then you can, for example, play bishop to b4 with a check, and then, for example, you can go for this line. Pretty okay, you castle, and you start developing at some point. But that's not played by Luguber. Instead, he played the move c6 here, then we develop, and bishop to c4. Perhaps bishop to d3 would have been better. Okay, but I think this is all pretty fine. Instead of a4, we also could have played just castles. Yeah, okay. Castles here, and we go to a great diagonal, and this bishop is also very strong. And black will never castle this way, but this way probably, and then, yeah, the bishop pair is very good. Perhaps a queen will come here at some point. Okay, yeah, I understand. a4, also completely fine. I think here, why not take like this? Castles. Yeah, this is what I had in mind, and then I was thinking about, what about this move? Ah, you have a check in between. Ah, yeah, that's the thing, huh? And now you can, for example, play bishop to knight to e5. Ah, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Here, knight to e, attacking this knight, right, twice. So basically, if takes, then you take here, and yeah, now you can, for example, play here, or even better, knight to c6 check. Yeah, okay, interesting stuff. But instead, that was not played. Takes back with the bishop, and then c4 is also a good move, going back, and then we castle. Yeah, that's what I said. I thought bishop to b4 would be a good move here. Not played with c5, and now we simply start pushing. Oh, yeah, a check first would have been better. c5, check. King forward, and now pawn forward or knight here would have been good. Okay, instead c5 and d5, check, takes. Yeah, these were all the best moves. I was thinking perhaps, because this would not be good, because then, well, you take the knight. Okay, no, this also would have been a good move. But takes, also good. Check, takes, check, and checkmate! Perfect! So, this was my first game of this series. Keep on watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it will help to grow the channel. And stay tuned for day number 2 of this series.